Many of us strive for and would love to have financial freedom. A lot of them seem to live in a world very different from the rest of us when you observe the lifestyles of the wealthy and famous. Because of this, everything about them seems so special. Naturally, those who are wealthy lead opulent lives filled with luxury, invitation-only events and parties, travel over the world, yachts, and a long list of other luxuries. In other words, John, who lives nearby and works at McDonald's, has little chance of ever leading such a life he can only dream of. In any event, the lives of the wealthy are intriguing, and in today's video, we'll be talking about some of the things that wealthy people seldom worry about. You'll also get some useful advice at the end of the film that you may use to update your financial conventions and beliefs. So come with me and let's get started. 1. The cost and cost structure of goods. Money is often seen as a barrier that must be overcome. The general public connects stress and burden with money. The wealthy, on the other hand, do not operate in this way of thinking. When making purchases, they concentrate on the value and durability of a product, whether it's a good, service, or even an experience. Since the bulk of the poor unfortunately live paycheck to paycheck, the middle class isn't too far behind. It shouldn't be surprising that this is a common way of thinking for both groups. The good news is that once we can get rid of such primitive thinking, we'll be able to spend more money on things that are worth it, which will ultimately result in more output from our money. 2. A lack of funds. Would you ever be concerned about your account balance if you had the luxury of having multiple sources of income? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. Seriously, comment below. I wouldn't be concerned about it because I would have another source of income to cover my needs even if one of them declined. The likes of Warren Buffett and Elon Musk are never able to provide a precise number when asked how much money they have. Why? They have so many sources of income they seem to be swimming in money. 3. Work harder to get richer. Is false. Who genuinely wants to work a boring job their entire lives? Would you? Surely not. However, we regrettably have no choice but to waste our talents by working odd jobs to make ends meet. This means that you cannot escape from the constant commotion of your daily life for even a second. The affluent detest working harder to earn more money, which drives them to delve deeply into their thoughts and come up with strategies for making their money work for them. The objective is to enjoy life. Therefore, there is no use in holding yourself back by working throughout your entire life and still not being able to enjoy financial freedom. The good news is that you can make your money work for you and eventually create generational wealth with the appropriate knowledge, but only working smart can get you there. Just ask Elon Musk. He'll tell you the same thing, I'm certain. You want to work smarter, not harder, my friends. And with that in mind, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up button and like this video if you will. 4. Update your social media. Have you ever heard the saying, pics or it didn't happen? If not, you're either on up in age or been living underground. In today's world, it feels pointless to not post about an experience or an event. If you can't share and boast about your beautiful vacation location on social media, what's the point of traveling there? This is a burden that many of us average folks carry, in my opinion. The wealthy are aware of how time-consuming and pointless social media can be. It diverts attention away from what is actually crucial. People who live in homes that we can only imagine have mastered the art of living in the present and focusing their attention on things that really count. Most of them don't worry about their social media and have hired folks to handle those things for them, thus letting them focus more of their time on the things that matter. 5. Risk from emergencies or injury. The one item that most individuals consistently forget to include in their budgets is additional money for accidents or emergencies. Unfortunately, this occurs because people are struggling to make day-to-day decisions like, should I buy food, get gas, or pay rent? Since they are living hand to mouth. How would they be able to put money aside for unanticipated events? The majority of the impoverished must worry about these difficult choices, while the wealthy never have to. They have established an emergency savings account, which is topped up whenever possible. It provides the security of having a cushion in the event that the breadwinner passes away or there is an accident. Additionally, they have medical insurance that protects both them and their children, which makes life a little easier. 6. Fashionable clothes. To think that the wealthy man's go-to ensemble isn't Gucci or Louboutin, but rather a pair of well-made jeans, a t-shirt, and simple shoes, is almost comical. This runs counter to our perception of wealthy individuals who can afford to spend lavishly on the most recognizable labels in fashion. This is due to the fact that they prioritize having clothing to cover their body rather than seeing it as an accessory. Not to mention the negative effects fashion waste has on the planet. Then, whether or not they are popular, they will do everything in their ability to safeguard the environment by investing in high-quality clothing that will last them a long time and give better value for their dollar amount. 7. Worrying about what others have. Why torture yourself by comparing how much you have to what other people have when comparison is often said to be the thief of joy? Wealthy people never think such prejudiced things since they are aware of the effects such thoughts have on their psyche. Instead, they will concentrate on what is genuinely essential and design a life they will love. 8. Bills that are due. The wealthy are fortunate in having more than enough to meet their daily necessities. As a result, they do not need to worry about the next expense. They take their time to carefully plan their money so that they have at least 2 streams of additional income. In the 21st century, having numerous sources of income is essential since we can no longer rely on a regular 9-to-5 work or a single profession to provide for our requirements for an extended period of time. So let's all try to emulate them by developing numerous sources of income. 9. Buying in on what's trending. Companies invest billions to produce compelling advertisements. Why? In order to captivate us and convince us to buy their goods. Many individuals unwittingly fall into the marketing snare without even pausing to think about it. You'll need to overcome the need to buy everything you see and want if you want to experience life's beauty like the wealthy. Most rich folks prefer basic things and don't care about what other people think. The key to success is simplicity, and here is where most people fail. There is no need to wear clothes that cost hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Instead, we all need to reinvent ourselves and stop worrying about the newest Gucci outfits or those Porsche brands. The wealthy really spend more on items with worth that cannot be expressed in terms of dollars or pounds than they do on pricey clothing. 10. Celebrities and gossip. Similarly, using too much social media may develop into a time-consuming, mindless habit. The same is true of celebrity rumors. You may need to reevaluate your priorities if you find yourself getting overly worked up about who is dating someone and who dumped whom. Even when it's about people who don't even know you exist and are likely earning $1,000 for every tweet posted about them, gossip is toxic. The wealthy take care of their business and concentrate on activities that increase their fortune. 11. Other people's opinions. The rich's carefree attitude is one of several characteristics that distinguish them from the poor. They are completely unconcerned with what other people may think of them. They enter more risque businesses as a result. Even though they are fully aware that they have a 95% chance of failing, they fully commit because they believe that the 5% difference is all they need to make it work for them. They have a strong sense of self-worth and confidence, and things most times go their way because of this. Therefore, perhaps it's past time for us to stop worrying about what people would think if we leave that awful high-paying job and dare to live our dreams and passions to their fullest. 12. Hiring or seeking help. People work as many as 3 jobs every day to make ends meet, making life as hectic as it can possibly be. That is why being able to afford to hire help or seek assistance is important. A nanny who will watch your children while you work all day or someone who can come over to clean the house are both examples of help. Unfortunately, a lot of people are limited in their options due to financial constraints, and struggle in this area more so than the wealthy. Rich people have an entirely different way of life because hiring help isn't their top priority. However, the focus is on what they should avoid letting their help do so that they can handle it themselves. To ensure that they can concentrate on making money and not on all the other things regular Joes like you and I have to worry about, they have nannies, gardeners, drivers, and chefs who they employ. And having such services at their disposal is crucial for them. You will find the more you grow and obtain more wealth, the more you will come to depend on hired help or services to aid you in maintaining that wealth. With that being said, I greatly appreciate you watching this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Don't forget to tap that bell icon to be notified when I release new content as well. God bless you and yours. See you in the next video.